Imagine living in a region where the most unpredictable and devastating force of nature strikes the most. A place which experiences 1,200 tornadoes every year, and the sighting of a tornado is not a seasonal occurrence, causing significant deaths and a damage of $10 billion every year. Even it's common for multiple tornadoes to form on a single day across the region, leaving a trail of destruction. Find out why this region is more prone to the tornadoes, and why the 15 million people living here keeps rebuilding their houses after the destruction instead of moving somewhere else. So keep watching our channel, The Curious Corner. The region we are going to talk about is called the Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley is not a specific city or a place but an area in the central United States, where warm dry air, cold dry air and warm moisture clash, making it suitable for thunderstorm and tornado production. Tornadoes originate in a special kind of thunderstorm, known as a supercell, which has a deep, persistently rotating updraft called a mesocyclone. As the storm intensifies, the mesocyclone increases its rotational speed. Heavy rainfall and hail causes it to descend downwards. As the mesocyclone descends, it forms a funnel cloud. And when this funnel cloud touches the ground, the surface friction increases its rotational speed, leading to the formation of a tornado. The destruction a tornado can cause depends on the speed of the winds, which is measured on an EF scale, from minor damage to severe and incredible damage. Tornado season typically peaks from late spring to early summer. However, tornadoes can occur any time of the year. The flat terrain of the region allows storms to travel unimpeded. Advancements in radar technology, satellite imagery, and weather models help to detect and predict tornadoes. Other than that, local public and professional storm chasers plays a critical role in tornado detection. These individuals provide ground reports of tornado sightings and storm conditions, which help meteorologists to issue warnings. However, rapid development of some tornadoes in remote areas mean that not every tornado is detected in real time. The people of Tornado Alley lives in constant anxiety and stress. They are always ready for weather emergencies. Weather radios, mobile apps, and local news channels are used by the people to stay updated on weather conditions.
This is a test message for the Ohio statewide tornado drill. There is no severe weather occurring at this time.
Experiencing or witnessing a tornado can lead to long-term psychological trauma, especially for children. It takes less than 10 seconds for an E5 scale tornado to lift an entire house off its foundation, reducing it to debris. It's the reason many residents have underground storm shelters in their houses to provide protection during a tornado. Public storm shelters are also available for residents who do not have access to private shelters. These shelters have all the basic necessities to survive a couple of days. That includes drinkable water, non-perishable food, medications, flashlights, batteries, and first aid supplies. Property owners regularly trim trees and remove loose debris from their yards to minimize potential projectiles during a tornado. Tornado drills are conducted at schools and workplaces to ensure that everyone knows how to survive. Still, every year, more than 1,500 people are injured, leading to more than 80 deaths annually. Most of them are caused by nighttime tornadoes. An E5 scale tornado is way more dangerous and deadly. It can wipe out a number of neighborhoods off the map in a few minutes, just like the tri-state tornado, which occurred in 1925, destroying 15,000 houses. Although E4 and E5 scale tornadoes are not much frequent, they only occur once or twice in a few years. The most frequent tornadoes tend to be those classified on the lower end of the EF scale, such as EF1 and EF2. These tornadoes will not destroy your entire house but can cause significant damage and are powerful enough to uproot large trees and lift up cars off the ground.
Picking up now, here we go.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Power outages, damaged roads, and disruption of services are some of the few problems that residents are quite familiar with. When a property is destroyed or damaged by a tornado, the Emergency Management Agency provides financial assistance. This can include grants for temporary housing, home repairs, and low-interest loans for uninsured property losses. State and local government also offer support through various programs, including debris removal, public safety restoration, and infrastructure repair. Many non-profits such as the Red Cross and other disaster relief organizations offer financial aid, supplies, and volunteer assistance for rebuilding efforts. Homeowners often have premiums of insurance policies, which covers tornado damage. However, coverage can vary and some may require additional policies, specifically for wind or storm damage. No matter how many organizations are there to help, none of them cover all or most of the expenses, and the financial burden is always on the person bearing the loss. The repair cost could range from $10,000 to $50,000, and in various cases it can exceed more than $500,000. While tornadoes are a significant threat, they do not occur every day, and many residents spend years without experiencing a direct hit of this disaster. But however, sometimes it depends on luck, because there are also people whose houses were destroyed just a few days after they were reconstructed. The foreigners and newcomers have various myths about tornadoes, which often cost them their life, such as tornadoes cannot cross rivers, which is false. They travel in a predictable direction, which is also false. They can move in any direction. Opening windows will equalize pressure and can save your house. In reality, it can make it worse. Tornadoes are always visible and easy to spot. Tornadoes can be obscured by rain or darkness, making them difficult to see. But the real question is, why the people living here keeps rebuilding their houses after the destruction instead of moving somewhere else? This area offers a diverse range of employment with lower cost of living compared to other regions. People coming from urban areas usually do not purchase houses but rent them, using public storm shelters to survive. They underestimate the risk or believe that the benefits of staying outweigh the potential dangers. However, still, most of them move after a few years or in a few months. That's why there are always vacant positions in the job market for newcomers. The long-term residents are mostly the farmers and agricultural workers. Many families have farmed the same land for generations and have a deep attachment towards it. Agriculture is their primary source of income, and moving somewhere else would disrupt their livelihood. The housing options are way more affordable compared to other parts of the country. Reconstructing houses after the damage allows homeowners to protect their investment in the house, rather than incur losses from abandoning the property. Over time, residents in Tornado Alley become familiar with tornado risk and adapt by building more resilient homes, installing storm shelters, and staying informed about weather alerts and emergency procedures. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe our channel, The Curious Corner.